Hi guys, so today I am doing a costume day. It's October 3rd. Halloween is coming up, so I did want to do a costume, like everyday costume wear because of something styled. I really wanted to put out something that people could wear as a costume, but also continue to keep in their wardrobe because sustainability is also a big part of thrifting. So I wanted to make costumes that you could wear multiple times and use the pieces to wear multiple ways, because usually when you buy a costume you might just wear it that year, then you usually throw it out or you donate it or whatever. Rarely do people wear the same costume every year. I'm a saver, I'm a thrifter. I wear my costume every single year. So that scarecrow costume I bought like 2 years ago or 3 years ago is getting some use. I've been like, anytime somebody invites me somewhere and it's like costume theme, I've been using that scarecrow costume. But today I'm gonna be doing some new costumes. So I really wanted to do a whole bunch of like 90s cartoons, but I'm like, okay, technically I'm a 90s baby, not really a 90s kid. So I watched a lot of 2000s cartoons too, but I compiled a list, you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys see the list. This is the list, and we're gonna be spinning it so I can show you what costumes I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to do 5. Might end up doing 3 because this is very last minute. Like I said, it's already October 3rd, but I am going to try to do 5. So let's find out what the first one. Oh, and if you're curious what website I'm using to build this, if you do not already know, Will Decide is the name of the website. So Will Decide is the name of the website. So let's see what I get. Okay, Rugrats is my first one. Okay, so let's do our next one. Scooby Doo. Oh my god. It is so funny because these are literally the last two. Scooby Doo, Rugrats, and Codename Kittens Next Door were the last few that I added to the list. The list I made like a long time ago. Okay, Stewie, Stu, another one. Fairly Odd Parents. Let's see, last one. Kids Next Door. Okay, so now I just gotta decide. Okay, so I got everything pulled up. I got Rugrats, Codename Kids Next Door, Scooby Doo, Fairly Odd Parents, and of course Stewie from Family Guy, because he's my favorite character. But now I'm thinking, is this the character I wanted to do for him? All these looks can definitely be worn simple, but I said Stewie, and I'm already indecisive, so let me stick to that. For Fairly Odd Parents, I'm still trying to decide who I want to do, because all of these looks are really simple. There actually are more characters on the show, but I think I want to stick to the main 3. So now it's between Wanda, Cosmo, and of course Timmy. But I think I want to do Wanda. That's Fairly Odd Parents. Now, Scooby Doo. I've seen Velma. I think I even seen Scooby done before, but I know I've seen Velma a lot. I don't know how many times I've seen Daphne cosplay, but I know I've definitely seen like a Scooby and Shaggy pair. because, oh, no, looks like that one's been cosplayed a lot too. I guess I was wrong. Who do I want to do? You know what? I might just do Scooby. Do something like brown and then have like a blue necklace. Still debating on that one. Codename Kids Next Door. So this is really easy for me because I've always been number 3, but I think I want to do number 5. I might end up doing both. Oh my goodness. I'm so indecisive. So either number 3 or number 5. And then for Rugrats, I think it's going to come down between Angelica and, oh, I could do Susan. So I think it's going to come down to Angelica and Chucky because those are the 2 characters, unfortunately, I related to the most, which was such a weird mix. But yeah, I'm thinking Angelica or Chucky. So we'll see. So I could not decide, so I'm doing another will decide so they can decide for me. So for Rugrats, I'm doing Chucky. Okay, so I'm doing Scooby. For the Scooby Doo characters, another thing is if you've already decided which one for each one, you can go ahead and take it off. Okay, so number 5 it is. So these are my final characters. We've got Stewie, we've got Wanda, Scooby Doo, and number 5, and Chucky. It's so weird because every time I say number 5, I want to say it like her, but my voice does not sound like her at all. But these are the final characters, you guys. So I'm back and I finally have everything here. Like everything's been ordered. I've shopped at the thrift stores for all the items, so everything's here. So the first thing I have is the Chucky stuff. So we all know Chucky's famous look is his red hair, the purple glasses, his blue and red sweatshirt, red shoes and yellow socks, and of course his green shorts. So what I did is I cut up, well, it was colored in first with colored pencil. So I cut up a piece of paper and I folded it to make it thick so that I can then add a safety pin to it and pin it onto the shirt. So I can keep it sustainable so that my shirt doesn't get ruined trying to put paint or buy a $50 Chucky shirt. So now this can easily be removed, thrown away. This paper was only like $1. Actually, the paper was like 10 cents, and then the color pencils were $1. So if you already have color pencils or markers at your house, basically free. So what I did was I took a blue shirt, and then I took my boyfriend's red shirt, and I put it underneath to create the red and blue that Chucky has on his shirt. And I did his shirt inside out so that I could cuff it over the blue shirt, and it still looks nice without the seams. And then what I'm going to do is take the Saturn, the one ring Saturn, and put it on the shirt and then just safety pin it on. And I couldn't decide, but I have a green skirt. This one is sweet. It was like, I think $4. And then I have this one, I believe it's from Forever 21, and it's a size medium, and it's a like darker green. It's a darker green skirt. And then I have these shorts that didn't really have a size on them. They said they were made in Mexico, so they're called Smiths. So I have for some reason. And I bought some socks to be the yellow socks that he wears. And of course, it's not Chucky unless the shoes are not tied up. So that is the Chucky look I have. Okay, so I forgot to mention that I have a lipstick that is purple. So I'll either do a purple lip or maybe a purple eyeshadow. So instead of doing his glasses, because that's not sustainable. You're only gonna wear those glasses once unless you decide to be Chucky every year, but you're probably not gonna use purple frames that don't actually have the lens in it. So I'm instead doing probably a purple eyeshadow or a purple lip. I haven't decided yet, but that is it for my Chucky look. So next I am doing Scooby Doo. And so for the costume part, I guess the body part of it, I'm doing brown on brown. So I have a brown pair of pants, and then I have a brown tank top. Well, y'all know Scooby Doo has this blue collar with the SD on the inside. So I did the SD. I have the blue, the yellow, or the blue and gold. And I have his ears here that I'm going to put onto this headband that I also got from the Dollar Tree, or if you already have a headband. For his blue collar, I'm going to be using this decorative ribbon type material that I got in the ribbon section at my Dollar Tree. Definitely sustainable because you can definitely use this for more crafts. It's 6 feet long. You're not even going to need that much. As you see, this is all I cut off for my collar. So I'm going to wrap this around, and then I'm going to attach the Scooby Doo tag onto the collar using, once again, a safety pin. That's it. One thing I forgot to mention is, of course, with it being a dog, I will definitely get some makeup to do a little black nose and dots on each side. So that is what I'll be doing makeup wise, just to like tie the whole look together. But other than that, it's really simple. The brown pants I already had. I might have already had a brown shirt, but I usually don't wear a lot of brown, so I bought a brown tank top. I got this dollar ribbon from the dollar store, and then piece of paper that I folded to make it, of course, thick, so that when I put the safety pin into it, it actually holds on to the ribbon. But all of that complete look, maybe like $5-6. Next up, I have number 5. So the key look to number 5 is definitely her red hat, her blue sweatshirt. It looks like she has like a red scrunchie in her hair, but that's hardly seen. It's just mainly the red hat, the blue sweatshirt with the white stripe, the gold hoop earrings, and of course putting your hair maybe in a twist or a braid. And she also has white shoes. I don't know if you're able to see that, but yeah, she also has white shoes. So I have a pair of white shoes that I can throw on to complete the look. So for the sweatshirt, I found this. I was like so happy, even though this is kind of like a lot darker, but I was so happy I found this sweatshirt at the thrift store. Like, it has the white stripe going down it just like number 5, so I was really excited about this. And I also picked up this one just in case, because this one is probably more of a color match to the one that she actually has on. But we'll see which one looks better on, because hers is an oversized sweatshirt, pretty much covers her whole body. So whichever one is longer for me is the one I'll be using. And then I have the red hat. It's the 90s, early 2000s style red hat. So I was like super excited to find it. And then, of course, she has the gold hoop earrings, but Those are pretty much standard, probably already in your closet or wherever you keep your jewelry. So that is it for number 5. So next up, I have Wanda. So of course, the standard for the fairies is the crown and of course the wand. So for the crown, I have this that I made out of paper. Once again, you guys, $1. All this paper came in one pack. This construction paper from the dollar store, you get all the colors. I only used one of the yellow colors, and I used a little bit of the pink and the brown for the Scooby, so I pretty much still have the whole set, and I can reuse it for another craft. But this is the crown I made for Wanda, and of course I'm going to attach it to this headband so that it stays on. So you know, if you're going to the party and you're using it, your crown won't fall off. So that is what I have. And then of course the wand, which I made the wand out of the recycled leftovers of the crown. So I didn't start a whole nother yellow color. And then for the bottom, the base, I used, you probably can't see it, but I used one of those wooden picks, or like, so a wooden skewer or a kebab. That's what I put in there to, like, I hot glued it all in there to give it some type of form and shape and make it sturdy. So it would not be Wanda if she did not have her pink hair. So I bought this pink wig. I have not tried it on yet, so we'll see about that later. I actually got it with bangs, so that's gonna be fun. I might do the little pin-up swoop like she has. It comes with a wig cap, but we all know these weaving wig caps are pretty much useless. Might not even use it, but that was really nice. They threw in a free gift. The 3 yellow shirts that I do have, to decide which one's gonna be Wanda and which one is going to be for Stewie, but this one is the only short sleeve one I have. So I'll probably use this one for Wanda since she wears a short sleeve shirt. And then of course the black leggings or black pants, whatever you have, and then black shoes. Stewie, of course, his main look is the red overalls, the yellow long sleeve shirt, and of course his white sneakers that he wears. So for the overalls, I got this off of Poshmark. I did not realize how expensive red overalls were getting, but I actually got this one for a good deal, so I was really happy about that. But I thought I'd find one in the thrift store. I didn't, but red overalls have become really popular, so I've seen so many pairs online, but they were like crazy expensive. So this one I'm actually really excited about because of the holes it has at the top. So right here where it hooks onto the overall. So with the overalls, it can be hard trying to maybe tape on something yellow or whatever, but this makes it really simple for me to get the yellow buttons, because once I put my shirt underneath it, it's going to create that yellow button kind of look. So I'm really excited about that. You guys, those are all the looks I have. All 5 characters. I have Stewie Griffin, the number 5 from Codename Kids Next Store, Scooby Doo, Wanda, and Chucky. So those are all 5 looks. You can definitely shop all these looks. I will put the link in the description for my site. Maybe this gave you some ideas when you could do it on your own, but if you want a cheap costume, I will have all these linked in my description.